Hey guys, this is CrazyKnightHero, and for those who have subscribed, this is my face. Anyways, just want to make a quick video on my thoughts of the new Destiny update that's coming, Rise of Iron, and pretty much just my thoughts on how Bungie could improve their storytelling in general. Now, if you guys are wondering, this is a Rock Band mic. It sounds good. I'm using it. It's the best I got. But moving on, I would have rather have liked to see a Cabal add-on just because we have seen so little of the Cabal in Destiny, and I think it would be really cool to have a raid. I actually made a video on my thoughts on how the raid would be. You can watch that if you want. But anyways, I think that what they are doing though is the next best thing with the whole Rise of Iron thing and more Fallen. Fallen is probably my favorite overall. But it's pretty cool to see Lord Saladin kind of moving into like the PvE side of things, to where they weren't just like, oh, like we need an excuse for a PvP event, let's make something up. Like it seems like they're actually making him a character now, which is like really cool in my opinion. But Cacus, if you know Cacus from Cacus HD, he made a really awesome video of the idea of what if this add-on was a prequel. And I watched that video and I fell in love with the idea. Really cool. What if we went back to like Battle of Twilight Gap and stuff, and he talked about what if we saw like how we died in the beginning. I thought that would be really cool, and pretty much what I think Bungie could do to make their storytelling better is actually have more things happen to you in game, because it seems like with a story mission, you hop in, before you get there, there's a little bit of dialogue, that's fine, good. But then you get there and you just kind of go through it and not too much happens in normal story missions. Like you might see a cool boss show up and stuff like that, but I think they really need to get, I don't know, more cinematic with it. And I'm not saying like super outrageous like Call of Duty always is with their campaigns, but they need to have a little bit more in-game like that looks cool experiences. Like if the new add-on was a prequel, which there's strong evidence that supports that there isn't. Cactus went into that, so it probably won't be. But if we did see how we died and we did go into the past, we would like just like there would be like friendly AI everywhere, just like fighting alongside other Guardians or whatever it might be, like falling everywhere, explosions, all that good stuff. But then perhaps at the end we're like fighting to our last stand or whatever, and then perhaps we get like lifted up and like stabbed by a captain, and that's how we died. I think that would like just more cinematic stuff, and it is really hard for them to implement stuff like that because the way Destiny is set up, like kind of like the open world and stuff like that, like I don't know, it would be kind of hard. But I think if they took the time to put more effort into their missions, and heck, make a whole new like faction guy to like a way to actually get gear through normal story missions. That would be cool. It would give us a reason to go back to those story missions, and it would really pay off if they did put more effort into those to make it feel like we're really connected to what's going on. And heck, maybe even if they did get good enough with the friendly AI system, which many games have. Heck, you did it with Halo, Bungie. But anyways, you could be like running around with Cade or something, like exploring the Dreadnought or whatever. I was pretty disappointed on the Dread Patrol mission because pretty much the whole mission you just walk around and put sticks in the ground, and then Cade is just there walking you through it on the comms. He's like, oh, I have to monitor things from here, Guardian. It would be really cool if they just went that extra step and he was there with you. That would be really cool. I think it's just something they need to do in perhaps Destiny 2, because it might be a little bit hard implementing it into this Destiny already. And, I mean, Destiny 2 is really not that far away. So, yeah, I wouldn't want them to be like too crazy like Call of Duty like I mentioned before, but perhaps, I don't know, just like things that they could interact with more, like friendly AI, a lot of opportunities there. Have someone get blown up, like just so many opportunities with that. And I really think it would be worth their while. And when I said like a whole new faction to level up with story mode, I think that would be really cool. Like, because I would really like to just go back and play some of the missions already in Destiny, but you don't get like anything out of it at all. And there are some missions that I did enjoy, like the mission where you kill Oryx or whatever, and that moment when you go through that black door and then it opens up and you see Oryx and like his wings form or whatever. I'll put it on screen. That was a pretty good cinematic moment. So if they just do more stuff like that continuously, I think it would be a really good improvement. And I don't know, this has just been my ramble of how they could improve the story and just really make you feel like you're really in that situation and have more dynamics into it and stuff like that. I get a little bit disappointed when it seems like they could have done something cool, like the Paradox mission and like the Vault of Glass or whatever. I'm like, dude, are we gonna meet Praedyth? Are we gonna see him? But I know they didn't care to put friendly AI yet, so I'm like, oh well, they just killed him off, missed opportunity. I don't know, that's just me. But this has been CrazyKnightHero. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you agree with anything that I have said, put it down in the comments, and I want to hear your opinion too on how they could improve the story, in your opinion, or what you're excited for this whole Rise of Iron thing. It is pretty cool, the whole general gist of it, but I don't know, I would rather have seen Cabal, but this is the next best thing to me, so I'm pretty happy still. But this has been CrazyKnightHero, and I'm out.